1, 2, 3.
Alright guys, it is fall and it's time to get out your crock pots and make some chili, stew, soup, warm stuff to keep you warm. Today we're going to make a white cheese chicken chili, and let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. I know it has been a while since I have posted a video, and it is fall, and so I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot more videos because I love the fall, and who doesn't like to cook in the fall, right? So what I got here is a white corn chicken chili. And I'll be honest with you, this recipe actually calls to cook it on the stove, blah, blah, blah. My favorite thing to do is to cook chili in the crock pot because, I mean, the best thing about chili is you just throw stuff in there and that's your chili. You let it cook all day, the season's merry. So we're going to do it my way right now instead of the recipe's way, but I'll post the original recipe. You can try it that way if you like. If it tastes better, let me know. Well, I don't know how you would know if it tastes better unless you do this way too, but anyways, so what I've got here is roughly about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of chicken. My chicken is frozen. That's how I usually do things in the crock pot because I let things cook all day. So you go ahead and put that in, and to that we're going to add a diced onion. Make sure you get all that onion in there. Alright, and then we're just going to salt and pepper it. I think there's like an amount you're supposed to use, but when it comes to salt and pepper, I just eyeball. And actually the broth that I'm going to be using doesn't have its unsalted chicken broth, so I'm going to be a little bit liberal on my chicken that I'm placing in here, just because I don't want it to be very bland. So that's good. Also, we're going to use a little bit of ground cumin. A little bit of that. That makes for a good flavor. Also going to add some oregano, dried oregano. Again, I'll post the actual amounts you're supposed to put. I hardly ever eyeball my spices just because that's the way I cook. Alright, now we're going to add, this is the Mexicorn that Green Giant makes. One of the things I forgot to add that I meant to buy at the grocery store is some green and red peppers. I really wanted to put those in here, but you know what, that's okay. This has a couple of them in there. So I just got one big one and a little one to kind of help make up for that, but that should be okay. Then you're going to want to get 3 cans. These are 15.5 ounce cans of Great Northern beans. Just dump those in. Don't want to drain them because those juices are going to need to go into your mixture. So there's 1 can. You know, I love the crock pot in the fall because it's just so great to just throw everything in one dish instead of having a whole bunch of different dishes that you've got to wash. I don't know, I think that's one of the reasons I haven't really posted a whole lot of videos recently. I'm just kind of like, gosh, I got tired of doing dishes. We have a dishwasher, but, you know, loading the dishwasher, taking the dishes out. Excuse me. Oh, that pepper got to me, and that cumin. Okay, also, you're going to want to add some really finely diced garlic. I always buy the pre-made minced garlic in the jar. It's just so much easier for me. We use it so much here. Alright, then you're going to want to add to that 4 cups of chicken broth. And you know, you can make your own chicken broth. This is a great time to do that. But I'm just going to do this. We've got a football game coming on tonight. We're going to watch, and I don't want to mess with it. So there we go. I don't know where my spoon is, so let me give it a nice stir with a knife. This is the Halloween edition. Just kidding. Alright, so we'll stir that up just a little bit. And since my chicken is frozen and I only want to cook it for a couple hours, I have my cooker on high. So I'm going to put the lid on this. I am going to let it cook for a little while, a couple hours, and then we'll be back and we're going to add some more stuff to it whenever it's done cooking. So we'll be back in a couple hours. Alright guys, here is our chili. I've turned it down a little bit so it wouldn't be boiling as much. I also went in and I shredded that chicken just with a couple forks. I took it out piece by piece and just shredded it up. So once that's all cooked, it's been cooking for about 4.5 hours on high. But remember, my chicken was frozen, so now what we're going to do is we've just got some white American cheese, and I'm just going to get that and just kind of tear it up a little bit and throw it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this melt. And kind of stir it around. It's going to help thicken it up a little bit. Because I'll be honest, when I was coming in and looking at it, I just felt like it was a really, I like chili to be a little bit thick, you know. You want to have a little bit of oomph. I was debating whether or not to maybe get some cornstarch and mix it up in there to kind of thicken it up a little bit. But as I read the recipe, it talked about this cheese being something that'll help thicken it up just a little bit. And who doesn't like cheese on chili, right? And even though you're putting this in here to melt, you can also, you know, put more on top once you get it served up. So, this won't take very long to get melted, but I won't make y'all sit here and watch this. I'll get this melted, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, cheese is melted, thickened up. Got myself a nice little bowl here. Well, I got this cute little mug at Target at their on their dollar aisle. It was $3. It was one of the more pricey things on that aisle, but I splurged. Anyways, put a little bit of oregano on there, and there you go. White chicken cheese chili. I don't remember the exact title, but you know what? That's gonna work. So give this a try. This will keep you guys nice and warm this fall, and it's easy to put together. Hope you try it. Give me a comment, a like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time.